Hello everyone, LowPolyLevi here, and today I've got something special for you. Another Replica retro review. Today we're talking about C.A.R.L, Computer Automated Resource Locator, otherwise known as C.A.R.L. This game is actually co-developed by Morningstar Game Studio and one of my favorite YouTubers, Nintendo. I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I think you will too. So, without any further... Oh wait, I forgot something. There we go, my Halloween costume. Let's get into it. Okay, first we should get a couple gripes out of the way. First of all, there are some bugs. But hey, the game only just released, so I'll let that slide. My only other gripe is the dialogue. Don't get me wrong, the writing in this game is incredible. Lots of funny jokes, but some characters just don't really talk much. What I mean is, you'll try to talk to them and they'll always give you the same dialogue. Now, this isn't the case for all characters, but that just makes it all the more weird. But those are just minor gripes. They don't affect the gameplay, which is absolutely great. Running and shooting and jumping all feels great. And the level designs, whoo man, fun and challenging. The new Super Mario Bros. Games wish they could be as good as this. There are puzzles aplenty. The goal of each stage is to find and collect 3 tech units and then reach the exit. But for each stage, there is also a bonus tech unit which can help you access certain areas early. But for me, I'm not really a sequence breaker, so I played in order. And get this, there are a ton of other collectibles. There are medals which go towards upgrading your gun, blueprints which upgrade your skills, and health modules that, of course, upgrade your health. CDs that you can listen to at the Robo Bar, more on that later, trading cards that tell you about the different characters, and arcade modules that let you play little arcade games that give you money. We'll also talk about and rank the arcade games later. Finally, there are golden tech units dropped by bosses that give you special powers. Again, more on that later. Alright, if you know me, you'll know that I love hub worlds in games, and this game has a great hub world, filled with funny and amazing characters and places to visit. It's called the Dump, or Depot of Unusable Machinery and Parts. First robot you see is Hal. Don't worry, he's not evil, like his name might suggest. He's actually a friendly face, but you wouldn't know that when you first meet him, because he plays a prank on you where he pretends like he's gonna kill you. You'll also meet Doug, a definitely real robot who keeps your trading cards mentioned earlier. There are also a ton of other robots you need to either save or find. First is Bleem, a pretty chill dude. Next is Bob, a little beach ball guy who almost looks like Patrick Star. After that is Harv, an arms dealer, which is funny because guns are literally arms in this game. Very good pun. Speaking of puns, Craig is a funny little comedian bot who'll tell you funny puns. There's also Flip, who's stuck on the ceiling. Poor guy. Next is Phil and Sophie, robots who ask a lot of Sophie questions. Get it? Yeah, these names are pretty great. There's also a group of resistance bots. Aaron, the transmissions expert, Wendy, the weapons expert, and Sarge, their leader. These guys are pretty cool. There's also Madam the fortune teller, Doc the doctor, Bart the bartender at the Robo Bar, Duke the jukebox who plays previously mentioned ZDs, and Arpa the arcade game manager. Speaking of the Robo Bar, you can of course order drinks, which change your color. These are all pretty good, and I'll put my tier list on screen. Also, in the Robo Bar is the arcade machine, with 4 games. Carltron 2048, based off of Robotron 2084, Carlaga, obviously Gaglaga, Arpanoid, obviously Arkanoid, and Dummy Kent, my favorite, is based off of Donkey Kong. All these are really fun. There's also the tent that Madam the fortune teller resides. There's the fort where the resistance bots hide, and of course the doctor's office where Doc resides. The hub world also, of course, acts as a gateway to all the levels, which, again, are incredible. They also lead to the amazing bosses. There are a total of 5. I'm only going to talk about the first 2, which are both showed a lot in the game's promotional material. just not to be too spoilery. First, it's Chuck, who will throw stuff at you. Of course, being the first boss, there's not much to talk about. But actually, quick little fun fact, he actually will throw wrenches at you, and wrenches measure your health in this game. So if you actually walk into those on purpose, then you'll gain your health back. But the second boss is so much more notable. The second boss is Biggs, a super big and strong powerhouse. He's honestly kind of a Giga Chad, not gonna lie. He'll ground pound you and lift the left and right segments of the arena to try and cut you against the ceiling. This is super cool. The other three bosses are even better, but again, I don't want to spoil too much. Alright, I think it's time to talk about the story. Here's the cliff notes. C.A.R.L is made and sent by a man named Herman Brent to defeat an evil mastermind named Dr. Kent. Not only is Kent trying to take over the world, but he's been throwing away all his robots into the dump with no remorse. So, you're tasked with taking him down. There are a lot of great story beats and twists, but again, no spoilers. The pixel art in this game is also amazing, with characters ranging from cute to cool. All the sprites in this game are well designed and colorful when they need to be, and gray and metallic when they also need to be. Also, the music is amazing. I've had the soundtrack for this game stuck in my head for the last couple of days. Great chiptunes are one thing, but these are amazing chiptunes. Finally, the last thing I want to point out is the gimmicks in each world. World 1 is obviously the starting point, so there's no real gimmick. But World 2 has a lot of hot water that will shock you. World 3 is a very scary area with invincible one-hit killing sweeper bots that are super fast and chase you. And World 4 is a science area with awesome levels designed around the Buddy Bot, where you stand on a platform and a machine scans you and prints a cool-looking clone of you. Basically, you have to control both C.A.R.L and the Buddy Bot, leading to some pretty challenging stuff. In World 4, there's also gravity swapping. There's also something after World 4, but again, no spoilers. With all that said, I think I can move on to my final thoughts. Unsurprisingly, as much as I was praising this game, deservedly so, I give this game an 8 out of 8. It's absolutely amazing, and I'd recommend it to anyone looking for a fun new addition to their library. Anyway, I've been LowPolyLevi, you've been a great viewer, and I'm off. See ya. Hello everyone, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I hope you'll try this game. It's super fun. I'll be putting a link to the Steam page for it and the limited edition plushie of C.A.R.L in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.